I'll try and stay at
Oxford. I've been airborne about 40 minutes, and I'm getting fairly close to the target area now. The weather is not particularly good. I'm over an overcast. Flying 30,000 feet right now and a ground speed of 510 knots. Out on the east, though, I can see a little break and see some coastline there, so perhaps it'll improve as I get on up this way. Waterboy, Oxford. Waterboy, Oxford.
Oxford, go ahead.
Roger, about 20 southwest now and starting down on Popeye.
Roger, what altitude you can be loading at, Oxford?
Roger, I'm going to see where this overcast breaks out.
Roger, Oxford.
All right, Captain 98, Oxford.
Roger, Captain.
Waterboy, Cap 02.
Okay, if you draw a line from T-Bone Lake to the northern part of Finger Lake, about in the middle, near Route 1, is a truck park that we discovered the other day. Now, this truck park, we hit it a couple of times, started taking a lot of fire, and came up this morning, and the trucks that were in there are gone now. However, there's another truck park about half a mile northwest of that area. We VR'd, made a couple of passes. I think we got a little fire, but not much. However, I would anticipate heavy fire during your runs. The fire will probably be coming from a position south to southwest from the target, I think.
It's 410, Roger. I know the area, and you're going to mark it with a Delta 7 for us?
Roger, I'll mark it with a Delta 7. I'd like, if possible, to put you in a long trail, and I'll use a running heading of about, say, 240, and then you can start fanning around 211815 and 120 out.
Roger, we'll go into trail when we start into the area and go to the north of the target and then roll in a kind of a wagon wheel. Give you one shot apiece, and we'll be pulling off to the south.
Roger.
Hellborn, this is Oxford.
Oxford, Hellborn.
Roger, I got the 4-ship in sight. I'm a recce bird above, and I've signed BDA.
Roger, Oxford.
Okay, this is Ringneck. Hellborn, if you check your 9 o'clock about level, you'll pick me up.
I have a tally hold.
Okay, and Recce Bird, coordinates are Yankee Delta 101899.
Copy.
And what's the weather going to be like in that target area?
Okay, just hold on a second. Let me go on and take, just hang out here, feet wet. I'll go on and take one more look. It looks like that scattered layer might be a problem now. And Hellborn, this is Ringneck. Advise if you have any SAMWay gear, keep it on. They got a light up here yesterday morning.
Roger, we got the gear on.
Roger, please advise me we don't.
I'll break in here. These birds are just circling off the coast. They're 4 Navy birds, A4s, and they've got a target assigned down here, as the guy said over there.
Hellborn, your weather is 3,800 foot scattered, variable, broken. It should not be a problem at all. The only place you'll have it is in your pull-up. On your roll-in on almost any heading, it will be no weather.
Okay, we're making one more swing back around here in about 1 minute. If you want to roll in and mark it, that mark will stay down for quite a while.
Okay, we got a fairly stiff breeze from about 230. As a result, I'll try to put the smoke a little bit to the southwest so that you have smoke over the target area on your roll-in.
All right, I understand.
Now, target description again is a truck park. It's along a poorly defined road. There are some revetments off to the side. Now, it's going to take pretty much of a direct hit to do any damage to these trucks. The road itself, on your running heading of generally southeasterly, the target itself will be just as the rice paddies become a regular sandy dirt area. And if you look in there, you'll see a predominant rice paddy that runs on a heading of about Oh, east to west, or rather northeast to southwest. The target is near there. Born Ringneck, do you have a tally ho?
We're going to be coming across the beach in about 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm coming high at your 12 now, and I'll be turning left to start my run in. Do you have a tally ho, Ringneck, or Hillborn, you got a tally ho?
I have a tally ho.
Okay, I'm turning in.
And flight, I'm coming up in the car, and the Ringneck is dead ahead. There's my line.
Okay, now from my hit, if you want to remain just a little in trail, I will adjust north, south, east, or west, since the running headings will be varied.
All right. And flight, double check all switches on. And are you in the mark, Ringneck?
Yeah, I'm rolling in now, Hillborn. Now, Ringneck's in hot to mark.
Roger.
Okay, come between my smokes and slightly south. Draw a line between the smokes and come slightly south. Hit the tree line on the road. The tree line on the road.
Gale Force Leader Atlas Center, say your low state.
Oh. Okay, there's a road that brackets those two smokes. That road runs on a heading of about east and west.
Okay, still haven't picked up your mark. We're above the scattered layer, and it's going to be hard to find it.
That's your 9 o'clock?
Okay, tally ho. Okay, you want it in that tree line?
Okay, you see the northernmost smoke. From the northernmost smoke, go southwest, and there's another tree line. In fact, if you'll hold around, once you hang around high one more time, and let me mark it again. Do you have the target in sight?
Roger, we got it in sight now.
Okay, you got me in sight, I'm below you, and I'm rolling in the mark again.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, now this mark is going to be a little bit further to the southwest, and that's where I want you to hit. Okay, I blew it again, but the target is south of that last mark. It is southwest of that mark, about 100 meters.
Okay, on the road, between those parallel roads?
That's Charlie.
Okay, dash one's in, I'll be on a heading of about north.
And is that you, Clip?
One's in a run. One's on.
Okay, real nice. However, you're just a little bit off the road. Now, I want the bombs, dash 2, I want you to come up onto the road. The road that would have been just off his left wing. Tally ho?
Hey, affirmative, in the tree line, I'm in.
Okay. And Ringneck, I'll be holding high. Just keep an eye on me.
He just ran in down there and dropped a set of bombs on that target he marked with smoke, and looks like he's didn't get any
Right when you come off, go peek
explosion except his bombs.
Dash 3 is rolling into the north.
Oh. Okay, 3. You want to come from his hits. You're going to want to come northwest. Northwest where you see the green area and the tree line.
Roger.
410-1 is frequent.
Okay, again, those were on the road, but they're not on the tree line on the road. You want to come from those hits southwest 200 meters. You will see trees on the road. It's where the road turns another 90 degrees down there.
Dash 2 is in, 4 rather.
Roger, 4. Do you have a tally ho on where I'm talking about? If not, please hold off and I'll mark again.
I think I know you went.
Okay, it's on the trees on that road. The trees on the road southwest of his hits. In other words, 12 o'clock on your run in about 200 meters.
Okay.
And you're getting a little fire for it.
4 is off.
Okay, real nice, but still not right on target. However, you did get, I think, a secondary down there.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it?
Okay, 410 flight, if you'll hold on a second, I'll go down and take a look for you.
410, roger, we'll be rendezvousing at 10,000 feet. Point.
Okay, 410, you ready to copy?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Yankee Delta, 101899. target target description was a truck park. You're on target at 2-5, off at 3-4. And you'll have to wait one for BDA.
Roger, Yankee Delta 10189er Truck Park, 25 and 34.
Roger, and you took light fire.
F4 over the railroad, come up 2425. Over the railroad, come up 2425.
And 410, please hang on so I can get a low pass.
410.
You're cleared one.
Roger.
Say your altitude 1.
10,000 feet.
Roger.
Dash 1, your attack in.
Okay, Hellborn 410, ring neck 500.
That's fine.
Okay, for BDA, 100% of your ordnance within 200 meters of the target. You had one secondary fire, and it's still burning. We're unsure what it is. And no other visual damage to the trucks.
Roger, 100% of your ordnance within 200 meters, one secondary fire, and dash 1 at the orbit point.
401, your attack in.
Over the mouth at Columbia. Let's make that 055 at 10.
Okay, oh, I got you. You C3 anyway?
And dash 1, so you're heading.
Coming through 330, now 4 turn.
This is 4, tell me.
You got us in sight, 4?
That's 4, Herbert. I got 2 of you.
3, roll your wings level.
Roger, I'm pointed north.
4 o'clock roll. Going to starboard turn.
Roger, I got you.
Okay.
This is 1, I got the wrong flight, apparently. Never has a 4.
You got the right flight, 4. Just keep coming.
Okay, fine, I got somebody rolling in, so your eyes at you 3.
Yeah, 3's on the outside of the turn.
Well, you just participated in your first air attack on North Vietnam. That worked out pretty well, actually. Those 4 Navy aircraft were getting directions from what you call a Super Fac. That's an F-100. He went in and marked the target with smoke, and you could tell from the conversation just about what went on. They all came in, made one pass, dropped the ordnance. Then the Fac went back in and checked for bomb damage. They call that BDA, bomb damage assessment. I was hanging around up at a higher altitude, and when they cleared out, I went on in and made a couple of runs across the target area after the smoke had blown away a little bit. Actually, I was about 12,000 feet above the ground, so I didn't see any details, but as I've said earlier, these big cameras give a very accurate presentation of what they take pictures of. The weather was good from 12,000, so I should have gotten 100% coverage on the target. I'm headed on back down to Tons Newt now, climbing out at this time and passing 26,000, now going up to about 34. And I expect probably to be in a little bit of cirrus. I'm in the weather right now, but it's nice and smooth. Waterboy, Oxford.
Oxford, go.
Oxford is 25 south of 109 at flight level 340, returning to 102.
Roger, Oxford, have contact.
Oxford. It's pretty quiet up here now. I'm just driving south about 60 miles north now of Pleiku, 34,000. Just sort of thinking that I ought to find a way to fill up this tape and get it mailed. This has been a fairly quiet mission all the way, actually. And weather en route just about the whole way, except right up at the end there where the target area was. My target was actually weathered out, so I went to the controller up there and got an in-flight target. In other words, they diverted me over that flight that hit the truck park there to get current pictures of that thing. That was more or less of a bonus target or in-flight target, so it saved my mission. I saw an interesting thing yesterday, too. I was up by Da Nang, and you probably read in the paper that the Marines have been having some trouble with the VC up there. There was a big hill I could see explosions on it. And I had a target just west of that I was supposed to get. It was actually pretty much in the weather. And I was driving around there trying to make sure that I couldn't get it. And watching these explosions there, I checked around the harbor. I was pretty good altitude. And there were a couple of Navy cruisers practically up on the beach there in that big bay just above Da Nang. And they were broadside to the shore there and firing onto the hill. Looked like they were being pretty accurate and effective, too. I don't know what was up there. And as soon as they finished firing, pulled out, then some Navy F-4s, or Marine F-4s, I'm not sure which, came right in there behind them and also plastered the hill. So I went by there after this was all over and took some more snaps just to give a little bonus bomb damage assessment there. I was thinking about putting a GCA on this tape today, but unfortunately TACAN only back there at Tons Newt, the GCA is not operating. I may chat a little about that as I get on in.
Sir, return normal radar. 5 nautical miles southwest of Pyramid.
Oxford, roger. Oxford, understand. I'd like to go to Paris at this time, over.
Oxford, roger. You're cleared Paris frequency 278.1. Good day.
Oxford, thank you. Going 278.1. And I'm going to cheat just a little bit here and go over to the squadron frequency first and make my in-flight report. Polka dot Ox, Oxford. Roger. Oxford has sailboat Bedford for primary mission, over. Paris, Oxford. Paris, Oxford, over.
Watch your end engagement.
Okay.
Paris, Oxford.
Oxford, Paris.
Roger, Paris, Oxford, 70 miles out on the 040 radio at flight level 360.
The Oxford squawk flash.
Roger, flash.
Ramrod 61 is 10 miles.
6 to continue approach. Oxford radar contact.
Oxford, roger.
High-speed taxiway, tower.
I've been to a report wheels down, clear to land, wind 24.
X-ray uniform Delta, the wind 290 degrees at 14, altimeter 2973, and be advised the first 2,000 feet of runway 25 left is closed. Expect to land runway 25 right, over. X-ray uniform Delta, roger, turn right now, heading 250. Roger, altimeter 2973, over.
Saigon approach, Oxford, over.
Oxford, Saigon approach control, squawk, standby mode 3, over.
Roger, standby mode 3, I'm 25 out on the 244 radio.
Oxford, roger, squawk 04, normal radar contact, 25 miles east-northeast of airport, the vector to the precision, final approach course runway 25 left. Fly heading 230, descend and maintain flight level 50. No transmission received for 1 minute, you're clear for approach, over.
That's Oxford, roger, 230 to 5,000.
X-ray uniform Delta, turn left now, heading 190, over. And Oxford, altimeter 290, the wind is 14, altimeter, correction. The wind is 290 degrees at 14, altimeter 2973. No transmission received for 1 minute, you're clear for approach. Be advised the first 2,000 feet of runway 25 left is closed. Expect to land runway 25 right, over.
Oxford, roger, understand. The altimeter 2973, and we'll be landing on the right runway.
Oxford, contact Saigon arrival control frequency 335.8, over.
Oxford, 335.8.
Foxtrot Sierra Hotel, Saigon arrival, how do you hear me, over? Correction, Saigon approach, how do you hear me, over?
Saigon arrival, Oxford. Saigon arrival, Oxford. Well, this is real nice. I don't have them on the radio now, about 15 miles from the field, and I'll try to rechannelize here and see if I can't get them. Saigon arrival, Oxford.
Can you hear me?
Saigon arrival, Oxford. How do you read?
Oxford, you're loud and clear, safe altitude.
Roger, presently 7,000, about 12 miles out.
Oxford, Roger, flight heading 2, correction, turn right heading 070, right turn heading 070.
Oxford right to 070, and you still want me at 5,000, over?
Oxford, affirmative.
I don't know what happened on that radio channel change. I couldn't seem to get you the first couple times.
Oxford, Roger, I've been trying to contact you also on backup as well as primary. You're loud and clear now, though.
Oh, Roger. Oxford, understand. Continue right to heading now 270 and 5,000 feet.
Oxford, Roger, descend and maintain 2,000, check altimeter 2973.
Oxford, Roger, descend to 2,000, the altimeter's check 2973. And the gear's coming down, you can probably hit it a little
Uniform Delta 22 miles east of airport.
It'll do like that till it's safe, and then it quits. Now it's all right, I got 3 green lines.
Foxtrot Sierra Hotel, arrival control, you're loud and clear, say you're heading. Sierra Hotel, Roger, maintain heading, correction, turn right heading 090. Maintain flight level 50. Oxford, perform landing check 2 miles east of airport, turn right heading 290.
Oxford, Roger, gears check 2,000 and coming right 290.
X-ray, uniform Delta, descend and maintain 2,000, check altimeter 2973. Oxford, turn left heading 270, stand by this frequency for your final controller.
Oxford left 270.
Oxford, this is your final controller. Controller training in progress, how do you hear me?
Oxford reads final controller loud and clear.
Right here, loud and clear also, descend and maintain 1,500. No transmission received, 5 seconds on final. Take over visual, unable, clear attack and approach. 8 miles from touchdown, heading 270, turn left, heading 260. On final approach, do not acknowledge further transmissions, heading 260, left of course, 7.5 miles from touchdown. Heading 260, 7 miles from touchdown. Left of course, 6 3/4 miles from touchdown. Turn left heading 254. Turn left heading 250, 6 miles from touchdown on course, heading 250. Approaching glide path, wheel should be down, turn left heading 248. Heading 248, 5 miles from touchdown. Again, descent. Traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles, low.
Oxford, no joy, and you got me lined up for the left runway, affirmative.
I'm lining you up for the left at 3 miles. I'll check with tower for your clearance at 4 miles correction.
I understand.
Turn right heading 250, 4 miles from touchdown. On glide path heading 250. Oxford cleared 2, land runway 25 right, report runway in sight.
This is Oxford, Roger. The runway's in sight, and I'll transition visual at this time.
Oxford, Roger, contact tower 236.6, radar service terminated 2 1/4 miles east of airport.
Roger, going tower, thank you. Saigon Tower, Oxford.
Oxford, report wheels down, clear to land right runway, wind 280 degrees variable at 10, gust 16.
Oxford, Roger, gears checked, full stop.
Go clear to left turn, whiskey 1. Correction, X-ray. Say on Charlie, no time where you land, 25 left. Negative, you are number 2 to land 25 right, falling tack jet, short final. Report wheels down, cleared to land. The wind's 280 degrees variable at 10, gust 16. Roger, understand at 25 right.
Saigon Tower, Steel 79, ready for takeoff, 25 left, high speed.
Steel 79, Roger, approximately 5,000 feet of remaining runway. The last 2,000 feet of the runway is closed.
Minute to explain that at the first of the tape there, I was inbound to my assigned target, but when I got there the weather was no good. I went to the controller frequency and got an in-flight target up on the coast a little ways. So without explaining it on the tape, I just went in and picked up the Navy flight, which was hitting the truck park, and started recording them because I didn't really have time to break in and say what was going on. I believe from there on out everything is self-explanatory. Hope you enjoyed the tape, and how about sending me one?